Hey guys, what is up? Patrolman5 here. Today I have an update for my computer. This is my main computer, and I'm not sure when the last time I made an update video was, but this is my current computer here on PC Part Picker. I will have a link for this down in the description. Now, I'm not sure if I want to do any more updates to this for a little bit, because any updates that I would be doing would cost quite a bit of money, and there's been some other things that I'm looking at, like drones and some other cool stuff, and I'm on a pretty tight budget, so if I were to make some upgrades, they'd probably be more than a few $100s. Anyway, I'm not sure when the last video I made was, but I'm just going to go through my entire system at this point. Starting off with the CPU, I have one of AMD's APUs, the A10-7850K. Not a bad CPU. I would be upgrading this if I am going to do upgrades, but I don't think that's really necessary right now. Anyway, to cool that, I have the NZXT Kraken X61 liquid CPU cooler. This is a really nice cooler. Adjustable speed for the water, and the fans also go up and down. Pretty awesome. It does come with fans. It's a closed loop one. And I do overclock my CPU quite a bit. I think to about 4.6 gigahertz, which is I'd say like 30% overclock or something like that. But I do that just to make my CPU better. It actually does go up quite a bit, the performance, when I am overclocking it. Motherboard, I have the MSI A88X-G45. Not a bad motherboard, definitely pretty good. Has lots of USB 3.0 on it, and definitely gets the job done. Now that is the best motherboard I've found for Socket FM2 Plus, which is my CPU. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. For memory, quite a bit ago I got given 4 gigs of DDR3 memory, which is dual channel. And that hasn't really given me any issues, so I've just kept it in there. And then I have 8 gigabytes of Corsair Vengeance, which was pretty cheap, and I actually bought it about double the price as what it is now. I'm pretty sure I paid like $80 for it, and now it's gone down to $40. I have an SSD, which I just recently bought in the past few months. Pretty nice, definitely has increased my boot speed and all that. And then a bunch of hard drives here, which I've managed to save and get out of old computers and stuff. But I have tons of hard drives which have died on me, and I'm actually I have a hard drive wall of shame on my wall, and it currently has 6 hard drives which are completely broken, and there's probably about 4 more that I never even put up there. So I have a 500 gigabyte, 640 gigabyte, and then a 2 terabyte one, which are all my system. For the video card, I have a GTX 970, 4 gigabyte card. Really nice. I just got that the past week. Definitely has done awesome for me so far. Probably one of the best gaming things that I've gotten for it, because before I bought this, I was just using the onboard graphics for my motherboard, and while they get the job done, the GeForce GTX 970 definitely does the job better. For the case, I have the NZXT Phantom 240. Definitely a nice case. I'm proud of it. The only problem is my video card came about 1 millimeter too far, and I would have had to taken out the entire drive bay for my case just to fit that. But I did manage to do some unconventional modding to my case, and I cut a little bit of the metal off. It was sort of just like a thing that bent outwards. I just took a little portion of it off, and then that made my video card fit in just fine. Anyway, moving on, we have the Cooler Master Silent Pro. This is definitely a good power supply, although I might upgrade this at some point, because I'm not sure. I bought it on Craigslist, and I'm not sure if the guy who I bought it from included the second 6-pin or 8-pin video card power, but I only had one, so I had to buy a little converter that converted to Molex to 6-pin. So I had to buy that. I have a DVD drive in here that I just pulled out of a recent computer, which didn't need it. And then, of course, I have my Windows 10 Pro. Now this is my current build. If I am going to upgrade some stuff, I'm going to upgrade the cooler and the case. I'm probably going to be putting in custom water cooling because it's just really awesome, and I think I'd use my current cooler to cool my graphics card and then use the custom loop to cool my RAM, motherboard, and CPU, of course. Speaking of water cooling the motherboard, I am going to be getting a new CPU and motherboard, probably an Intel i7-4790X, and some LGA 1150 motherboard, probably the MSI Z97 M-Power or the X-Power. Although if I do get the X-Power, I'll probably have to buy it on eBay or on Amazon refurbished, because there's no way I'm going to be paying $400 for a motherboard, but it is really nice, so I'm going to be looking into that. And that is about it for this video, guys. I hope you like it. By the way, I did get some new monitors for my setup. I'm running 3 1080p panels, 2 of which are 27-inch. The other one is, I believe, 24-inch. And at some point I'm going to be installing a 4th one, but my problem is I need a stand for the 4th one because it's going to have to go above my one in the middle, and that's going to be a problem. So guys, I will keep you updated on this. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you later.